naked by the phone, would you touch me? Hey you, with your ear against the wall, waiting for someone to call out, would you touch me? Hey you, would you help me to carry the stone? Open your heart, I'm coming home.
If you clicked on this video, you probably played GTA.
And do you know how bad the player base is? From the toxic tryhards and score players, to modders on PC, to weirdos or players who take the game way too seriously and just can't handle losing, or to the worst of the worst, pedophiles. While coming up with this video, I was so shocked with what I found out, and so we are going to start at the bottom of the iceberg, we'll say. If you're a PC player and been involved in PvP at some point, or even watched PvP YouTubers, you may have came across the user Pyron before. From an outsider's perspective at first, seeing this person, he just seems like any GTA tryhard, but he's far from it. As many people who've had their encounters with him or know about him know the truth. He's a pedophile, and a person you don't want to associate yourself with. From talking about minors inexplicably, to talking to minors in disgusting ways, as well as threats and manipulating people, as well as outright denying proof of screenshots of him talking to minors. It's fair to say he is the most disgusting person that you can come across in GTA Online, and let me show you that. So let me start with the most known screenshot that associates him with being a pedophile that's largely shared about on GTA Discord servers.
How old is she?
14. I know she's young. I know that cancels many things, but we can be together. That's what I like the most. Her company. I've been with her since almost a year.
Lol. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. Don't kiss her, lol.
How can I earn a girl's trust, XD? What's the best way? She doesn't want a boyfriend, so gotta stop acting like one, I guess.
This screenshot was also featured on Snake's video about exposing Peaceful Lemon, aka Zuko, who's shown a screenshot of Pyron, as Pyron was friends with Zuko, and Pyron in response poses on his server,
"Please report this video as it is breaking the law, calling me out without any confirmation from proper authorities."
You know what makes you look more guilty? Trying to get the video reported because they show proof of you trying to get with a minor while being an adult, and saying that there's no confirmation from authorities saying that you are a pedo. I confronted Pyron in a more subtle way in Snake's comment section, since he commented on both Snake's videos on Lemon with.
I heard people don't like showing proof.
He really tries to pull the no proof excuse, and he knew what I was referencing through his response. You know, it's not like nearly any PvP GTA Discord server has screenshots of Pyron in, which I have been sent over 70 screenshots of Pyron saying the most fucked up, disgusting things. Like, I got information about a relationship he was in where he was extremely toxic and showed manipulative behaviors. Following from the screenshot about the 14-year-old, here's another screenshot of him pretty much doubling down, saying what no sane person would say unless they are a pedophile.
In my country, a 14-year-old isn't even a child anymore. Molesting kids is so funny.
Like again, no sane person is going to be getting with a 14-year-old. At the age of 14, your brain is not fully developed. It's insane how this guy gets away with it, and again, here's another alarming screenshot of him. A person like him really shouldn't be allowed to be online, or in fact be allowed to walk out in public. But then again, I doubt he goes out in public though. And he has the audacity to try to talk to girls like this, and I'm not aware if they're minors or of age, but still knowing of what he's said and done already, it becomes a lot more disturbing seeing him say these things.
What, baby? What's wrong, my queen? I'm holding my cum for you. Damn, you disappeared.
He is an incredibly disturbing person, and I really don't want to see more people falling victim to him. I mean, some people have the initiative to not bother with him, or rightfully just reject him. Especially if you've seen the state of him, why would you want to involve yourself with this guy? He quite literally resembles Chris Chan, and if you don't know who that is, I'd recommend looking him up, or don't, since that case is quite disturbing also. Or you can say he resembles Jeffrey Epstein. While in between making this, I was watching Gideon and Chris Hansen videos, and the things predators say on this literally resembles what Pyron says, and it's literally uncanny.
Like, desires to have actual sex. I haven't had like all my life.
Okay.
And I have, every now and then I get those urges.
Do you think the urges sometimes go younger?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes.
Like, it's crazy the amount of screenshots there is. And from what I mentioned earlier when I got informed about someone who was in a relationship with Pyron, and from what I've been told, he was extremely toxic and showed manipulative behaviour. But I was told both sides did wrong, but doesn't change the fact that he was toxic, manipulative, and couldn't get over the relationship being over, which is not surprising from what I've shown you already of what type of person he is, and what more I'm going to show about him. As you can see, he reveals quite personal details about them, and it gets worse as he threatens to send someone's body parts to someone's doorstep. Someone like Pyron really should be kept away from the public, and I don't mean in the basement he dwells in already. And it's not the fact of what I've already mentioned and shown you. He is the most self-absorbed person I've seen, and quite literally not seen someone so highly addicted to a game like GTA that literally makes it the whole personality and spends each day on this game for numerous hours for years. And I mean, you can find old videos on GTA with Pyron being in it, being no different than he is today. I've heard from someone he has over 40,000 hours on GTA. That is absolutely ridiculous. If I'm correct, it was 47,000 hours, which equates to 1,958 days, which is literally 5 years of total playtime on one game. You'd think if someone spent that much amount of time on it, they'd be the best, when they make claims of being the best. But you'd be also shown wrong with numerous YouTube videos of people beating him, with more known YouTubers like Krill and Steiny, who both had their encounters with him, also stating that he was very toxic. Here's just a few clips of their experiences with him, as they have numerous videos on him too.
And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man, and all the fears you hold so dear will turn to whisper in your ear. And you know what they say might hurt you, and you know that it means so much, and you don't even feel the pain.
I mean, he literally is the embodiment of looking like a pedo Discord mod. He has the build, the weird ego, and the desperation of a woman's attention, being highly sexual, making others uncomfortable, and takes the game so seriously, it literally is the only thing that goes on in his life. When I first tried confronting him about being a pedo, he literally just kept asking to 1v1 in GTA. For him, everything somehow revolves around GTA, and he gets unbelievably mad when he doesn't get his way or loses, which is evident by all the screenshots and videos on YouTube of him you can find. Like, he's known to send modders after people who upset him over GTA. Honestly, making this video with having to look through all this stuff about Pyron is enough to make my eyes bleed. It's so horrifying how a guy like this is still about, and I come across players who have him added on GTA while making this video who had no clue who he was, as he tries to act like he's this nice guy who owns a PvP crew in GTA. But here's a lot more screenshots and memes people have got of him, as talking about him isn't fun. It's simple as, he is a horrible, disgusting human who should be locked up. And Pyron, I know you're eventually going to watch this, so don't try anything to retaliate. It's only going to make things look worse for you, and I don't think someone with all this evidence against him should be trying to say anything anyways. Simply, you should be locked up behind bars. But I'm going to move on to another subject, as this video is about why GTA has the most degenerate player base, evidently. And no surprise, there's so many people who, like Pyron, revolve their life around the game so much, or are downright just creepy sexual weirdos.
You know, it's been such a long time since I've been out on my own. Bittersweet.
When I say there is no other player base from a game like there is with GTA Online, there really isn't. Other games where people revolve their lives around a lot of the time, if you're good enough at that game, you can make money off of it. You know, games that are in esports, or if you're good enough or lucky enough on YouTube, you can make money off of it. And it doesn't have to be PvP, there's so many forms of content revolved around GTA, but here's one that never has done well. People score playing. Yeah, you've probably seen it. The orb compilations or score players being in tanks or god mode glitches. It has never reached masses and the majority of people dislike it. Same goes for base and beach edits on TikTok and Instagram. If you check the comments, people will be calling it cringe and whatnot. Why? Because people see it's a waste of time. You're not going to get something out of it. Dopamine? Sure, but long term, nothing. Nothing but a waste of time. I used to try hard over like a year ago, and did for a few years before that, but what conclusion did I come to? It's a waste of time. Even for YouTube PvP content has been on a decline. Around 2017, PvP videos were huge. People were discovering newer ways to play the game, and it looked a lot more impressive, but now it's just repetitive, with every base or beach montage having Suicide Boys music or a similar genre of music. Anyways, I'm getting a bit off track. What I'm trying to get at is these types of players in general that you see, they'll sit in orbs trying to get cheap kills and then snack after every hit, or spend countless hours playing, who will message you that you're mad because they've killed you. These people will follow you from game to game and just follow you about constantly trying to get kills on you. Like the subtitle, these people take the game way too seriously when they're getting nothing out of it. All the old school players and tryhards, and even the good tryhards YouTubers that don't post anymore, have all moved on from GTA, all because they've realised it's not worth it. Now, this bit you wouldn't really think it would fit, but it does. I'm talking about modders. I'm talking about the ones that will join lobby to lobby, exploding everyone and crashing everyone's games, or they'll just crash your game because you annoyed them. I get crashed so much because a modder in god mode will attack me, but all the time it'll take them a good while to try and hit me with mods, so I will send them a cheeky message saying, I can see why you're in god mode when you can't aim to save yourself. and then my game gets crashed. A lot of these modders will act like they don't care about the game, but then proceed to play it daily, as much as the average Skull player or tryhard, to continuously do the same thing. I've never understood modders. Like, this honestly, it's like you stumbled across a caveman in modern times. They only know simple things and think simple.
I have an idea!
If you're watching this and you're the type of player I've mentioned, just come on, move on. Or just have fun. Like, again, it's not that serious. It's GTA. Moving on to the next type of players, which is pretty much the same as what I've just talked about, but these players are for some reason really scared to lose. Like, it's as if they die or they get behind and score, the whole world is going to know and point and laugh, and they're going to curl up in embarrassment because of it. Again, it's not that serious, but these players will resort to either going into RC constantly, and if that doesn't work, teleport to their apartment or wherever they can, or will go ghost or just easy way out for no reason. Blowing yourself up can be okay in situations, as myself included do it so I don't get the cops, or if someone's doing it to avoid being killed, so I return the favour since they care that much. Another is them hiding in their submarines, and if you get close they'll just teleport their submarine because you can blow them up pretty easily still. Since playing again after a year, I've noticed the amount of players who just stick to going into RC or their submarine to avoid confrontation that they started is weird. There's so many more of these players now than there was a year ago, I swear. I mean, they're pretty easy to deal with if you're smart and know how to counter them. It's still just weird though, because why are you so scared to die in GTA? There's no bad effect that comes out of this, unless their ego or whatever is that fragile, which I presume is the reason. Like, what's so bad about it? You don't see people killing themselves in Call of Duty or any other shooter to avoid someone else killing them. Again, there's no player base like there is with GTA that's this bad. The mental gymnastics to understand the player base is a clusterfuck, because how did we get to this point? And there's modders who will be in God mode with the excuse of they don't want to be killed, but then will kill other people in God mode. It's just, why play a game that you're bound to get killed in, because that's a part of the game mechanics, and Stranger in GTA 4, no one was killing themselves or doing these weird tactics to avoid being killed. I remember coming across someone end up in a U versus Pro video, and he became one of those players. Like, I came across him 2 or 3 times, and eventually he couldn't accept being killed, and at one point he tried crashing my game because I blew him up off his MK2 with a sticky bomb. And there's so many videos of players who always use these tactics, and I feel like console players are worse for this. I've seen so many console videos where people get so toxic and mad over being killed, and go to extents of trying to boot people offline or on PC. You just get modders joining you whenever you went on to play. I really don't understand this player base with how it's got so bad, because again, there is no game that has players like this. Like, some tryhards, when you do beat them, will say the weirdest stuff, from some reason being sexual, and for some reason a lot of people in GTA, when they're mad, will use your mum as an insult, like your mum roasts, but unironically, and it's from adults, not kids saying this. Honestly, I'm gonna wrap this video up, because it's been a lot to talk about, and I don't think it's possible to cover every type of degenerate that plays this game, even though the majority do act the same in their ways. All I can do is don't fall down these routes of playing the game. It's not worth it, and I know this. Just have fun with it. There's better games out there. You don't have to put all your time into GTA. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to do something different, and hopefully it comes out okay. So, like, subscribe, comment what you thought, and don't be like Pyron.